feel like all my reading vlogs need to be in my sunroom. Today I will be attempting to do my first ever reading vlog. I have been wanting to do a reading vlog for so long, but I have been taking so freaking long to read books recently. There's just been a lot going on in life in general, so getting through books has just been a little bit tricky. I am very excited about this book that I'm about to read, so I really wanted to try to make a reading vlog out of this, so I really hope that you all actually see this video. So today we'll be reading The Vow by Barbara Avon, however you pronounce her last name. I actually got sent this book by the author and I'm so excited to read it. I honestly read over the synopsis she sent me, but I kind of wanted to be more surprised because it is a boxing romance. I honestly have not read really any sports romances. I know that like heated rivalry is like a big thing, and I feel like there's a lot of like ice hockey romances, like Icebreaker. I honestly haven't read any sports romances, so very excited to read this. I saw that the book is, I believe, 230 pages, and I looked at GoodReads to see what the average rating is. I believe it's like 4.2 stars, something along that line, which seems very promising. And a lot of people in the comments, obviously I was like skimming the reviews before I started reading, but a lot of the reviews are saying that they were surprised that they were into... I'm so sorry. A lot of people were surprised with the story and that they liked it as much as they did going into it like a boxing romance. A lot of the comments were like, I've never read a boxing romance before, which I feel like is kind of where I am with this. So very excited to read it. I will be reading it on my Kindle, which I am very excited about because I've been reading a lot of paperbacks and audiobooks recently, and I feel like I can really put down a book, like get through it when it's on a Kindle. So I'm very excited to... What are you doing? Why does my hair look so good coming out of a claw clip? That's been in literally all day. So I'm about 14% through the book, and so far it's like dual person, which I'm noticing is like a much more common way of writing recently. I feel like a lot of people are doing the dual sides, but I feel like it's very heavy on the boxer side, Pip, versus the girl Alex, which again, I'm still early in, so I'm not sure if this is like intentional. I will say I do have the PDF version that was given to me by the author. There are times when there's not like a formal introduction of like who is speaking, so I kind of like have to take a little bit to figure out who's talking. Like obviously I can tell once like the context comes in. Corey. So far I'm liking the book. It's very interesting storyline. So Pip like found Alex in a bar and like wants to be like his, I think it's his grandfather, and wants to like take chances and like kind of make that initial leap. So he finds out Alex is an author and he's like, well, let me pay for your house and your board and you're just gonna write a love story about us. So very intrigued to see where this goes. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take a break because I'm hungry and I need to edit photos. So I'll probably come back to this tonight though, because I want to get in bed early and hopefully read more of this book. Hi guys, so we are checking back in with a reading update. As you guys know, I have been working through reading The Vow by Barbara Avon. That is the whole reading vlog that's been going on. I finally finished the book this morning, which I'm so grateful for. I feel like this book has taken me a while to get through just because I've been super busy and I haven't been able to like spend the time to read and all that stuff. So I'm here to give you guys my opinion on the book. Here it is on my Kindle. Book The Vow is about Pip and Alex and their budding romance and how they kind of like build a relationship, starting out as strangers to then roommates to then lovers to then mid-lovers, not lovers, hating each other kind of, back to it. So I rated this book a 4 out of 5 stars. I definitely feel like I had a really hard time getting into the story and getting into the characters. I think there was some things with the dialogue between the two characters that was just kind of like a turn off for me. But as the story kind of like grew and you felt like their connection growing, I literally see Corey's kite right now. As I felt like their relationship kind of growing and like the conversations between the two, at first it kind of like felt weird to me because I was like, there just doesn't seem to be like any drive towards this romance. It just seems like Pip's like, oh, she's cute, she's my wife. Like, it was just kind of like a strange like growth for me. But once the story kind of going, I was like hooked. And then with his fight, he gets in a fight, and I don't want to like spoil it unless like people want me to, but the ending like really caught me and held on. Yeah, I rate the book 4 out of 5 stars. I thought it was a good read. It was definitely a different read. Also, I believe it was based, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was based in like the 90s. It did grow to like the two main characters and their story, and I just think it was a really cool story. I am Italian, and it's a big like Italian background in the story, so it was really cool to like read that as well and gain some insight into that. So I definitely would recommend it. I don't think there's any book, even if I hate a book, and I don't hate this one, let me just preface this by saying that, but even if I hate a book, I will continuously just like encourage people to read the book, because a book that you might like, I might hate, and a book I like, you might hate. So I genuinely just think there's so much interpretation in reading a story for yourself. But again, I struggled a bit in the beginning, but ended up loving the book towards the end. A big shout out to Barbara Avon. I'm sorry if I keep pronouncing your last name wrong, but big shout out. Thank you so much for sending me your book. It was super fun to read this book, and I will definitely keep an eye out for any future books from her. So yeah, that concludes my first ever reading vlog. I hope I like low-key killed this, I'm not gonna lie. I've never done a reading vlog before. I don't think I got enough clips for it though, if I'm being completely honest, but it's fine. I'm going to go in and try to edit this super quick because I feel like I also have been slacking on that element of my life in terms of editing. So I'm gonna get a snack and edit. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. And there's Corey again.